Now we now come baby emfa emra bedwam dwumedie so. Ebra so say Adom Mpensenpensenmu dwumedie etwa so edebaka dwumedie live on DSTV channel 280, Go TV channel 119. Multi TV Digi Box on social live and so on. We are streaming on Facebook Adom TV Extra. Adom TV Extra. So and I call YouTube so Adom TV. Oko YouTuber subscribe. Share Facebook streaming and so. Ja comment and so ewo asie efama ebegine bepem na ya kenkan the amount. Happy birthday enko enfama Mrs. Belinda Antiedu. Mrs. Belinda Antiedu is secretary to the DC of Setre Afram Plains. One unyaba Usua Esther yonse national service personnel ewo Kumewu Polyclinic. Ene mawoda ya wish him all the best. Nyakopon enhyiramo. Kopem se mobeye kesepa o ma na adom na humobru na yem ye na doye enso moso na empagya monko manim abrabo mu epa. Sanso ena happy birthday so enko enfama PK Sapon, one of the greatest writers of our time. We are friend of our PK. So over happy birthday enko enso enfama Yakopon so nchita na onyo so kese kopim so beye kese pa moni adwuma pa woye edeboa oman anyone kasa political party, the New Patriotic Party. Then also happy birthday enko from our Chief Inspector Afiasafo Berima of Passport Head Office Reach. We every Omanhene and the husband, Detective Inspector Akwesi Intiamwa of Medina Police Station, Arms and Ammunition Department. So happy birthday, Chief Inspector Afiasafo Berima. Happy birthday. Enko enso enfa emma. On the sad note of life on Someka Nyankopon Adom. On the 15th of June, yema me Mrs. Agnes Owusu ene Ora Ernest Kwame Owusu eyono ebaso. Na eyono ebaso ewo Odogono Senior High School. Anyone more awoshi asem na meka wi no dumi ni pepepe. Na edeye no a sheshe so. Yen konen koka abusua ho. Amefa ya konso nkoma kwaku oben eje, kwaku kafra. Na nyina so yen kafra bre so a ye ba betai abusua chi na moye ye maame ene ye papa eye fefefenti ye maame Agnes Owusu enafe Ora Ernest Kwame Owusu eye no ebaso on the 15th of June 2024 ewo awoshi Odogono Senior High School enim honumwa bedide Akwesi ensi abejafo atras betwin komone anope Peter Akwesi Mensa member of the NDC National Communications Team ye hwenimu enso say chairman Kwadwo Boateng ezwabeka yensa ene anope ofujim kosi boko de
menua adom ne ahweyi
eni sama kumu boko de
oh nyame adom
amanfo se dwoma ama ba omi start campaign sunsu matoro so ama wode hu akwa hyedem ade
gazi yanchia ona yanchia Ghana fo awajebre na ohwe wa fidi kasi
okay
na nyame adom ene eye me maame ba ko special mom ne birthday
okay
Lady Reverend Mrs. Vera Apiakron
okay
ene eye ne birthday nti mommy on behalf of myself and then Vera ama we want to wish you a happy birthday. Ye bom paye se nyame ebe mawo apomodene na mawo kwatentene e wode uye biara mu na ye wo enkwan no nyame be hye ne ho anuonyam na ya pejaw na ya be hye won so anuonyam enti anopei mama anasa Reverend Lady Vera Apiakron anopey ma happy birthday
okay
ebusua ni nyina ema otiri nkwa
nana dwoma ma dwane akɔhye de we se ba wi atisi abontia na bam afi the campaign to atwa
obeya ma chama yedri obabe you started the mischief and propaganda no krane de say you are John Mahama
okay
onyane ye
okay
na medencha efri na hwe ye e di magana fu bia yewura mama se anopai ochiamo oni me se achia emu ye obamu abu de tie ne se wasie yewura mama and started building the Ghana tour campaign into building the Ghana tour no yewura John Mahama akọ 16 regions ni nyina awie the first phase of our engagement and also our arrangement going into 2024 December 7th election no that first phase no ye dia kogu ye wie ye no yewura Mahama agina so apaw ne running mate so ye power running mate wie no ye the timetable ato abonten ye camp ye manifesto campaign team ne niamaniama ye be starting main operations no ye dey ato abonten dada de sisia no probably be ato am before ne say ye Badwam ye Mama wie ne sister building the Ghana tour wie ya momentum Ghana for day 24-hour economy policy no e get two more any other policies be to say International Women Bank here, yes, National Women Bank here, person the bay, and then your friends say youth development ministry. Other policies about what team move for me what toy. Ghana for you 2 million. You about me artistic group no also yes or born to one. Baby you be Ghana for okay. Aha, zan say on one kasa no. And yamani bu ono ko jana baby no kasa. Ghana for bisa mo na yewura Badwam ye de enim dia na sefufuru bi na
nwane
enti yewura mama no elia wonko ba bia ye hihye na na edi so yemisa yewura Badwam ne nkofo say adenti na ebesi na omutimi yiri mari me yewura Badwam assistant na
chairman wa ye hwese
you indecisive see and why you confused
ade
me na me catch ro ebesi ne rani me to dimi yiri mari me edi edi odimi yiri mari me confused na ye basa and chama wa oni
eti bi so bi south say enti obi bi south say time amoto abadi ye mampenda da John Dramani Mahama any bro dey announce in running mate so time regional space na the no I confused
ye wo twam kabia mprempren kabia ne da ache kabia wo ka twam kabia say wa you no you where you running mate as it stands now on record, you are John Dramani Mahama. I will run it. You are Badwam why you confused.
What's better say?
I'm out for the PAP and Kophobia and the con. One pet every piance and the con. I don't know several about.
You watch it. Say, why I just send me invitation here. I did. Every 6 weeks be no one invitation. Well, there opposition spokesperson jam titi ni hwe ntade o mafe commercial. Oba no make economy asem. I know be so say. Ana o Ghana budget ni e cha ahinu munya. So to say because you here pa. So ultimate na ha e be kika mu.
Na cha ba menya economy asem po.
Dabi. Send me we question na ma me akwa ba. I don't so team in crunch. Say akwasi ba na o ma me akwa ba na ye nyina e ba na e man ho se e ho ayefa. Akwasi ti we say no ho ayefa. It means say yes, you can say challenges in new years. Me mumu dey I can never sit here and say we are seeing edi. So but the we are seeing edi na nya Ghana nko a. Edi obebia. They did come and show about me and team for. And then, because you know, if you know, producers, more juma.
Yes.
And probably I'm a show. In fact, because America crowd, me to Anna, maybe Tetra or YouTube no Honoma. Say, I can see maybe a Honoma. To the boy, I know maybe I said, now, I am mind in the training and answer on one training. I am a mischief that crowd before. If I say, number chairman, you are Peter, who not
the boss, no, I jam me. And I is in agenda. William is one of the finest members of MPP. Papa, you know, and Kwandi is who could do right in now. My money is still in that town.
Okay. Na pro ball bunyina no. Or the trading ponsi. Or no dia sedan be because trading pon no hwe nyina yeso. Yeah. Or that must say no so na just say I say Ghana for agi message na to mu.
Okay.
Ama neno nkomo a oni Ghana for di no. Ghana for nyina so ehu say no edu ba bi na nkonkofo bi person mutum futuro go mani.
Yeah.
Na obugidi say gidi a ye wo say ampa oman chekere ni tumi a ye gi a ye omo dianti no. Ye wo gidi o mu onim say ewiase say obi ma hope a e chan ade nyina
sure
and also now so gyina dey build o confidence ana me boa nti na ya na ehu hia pa nti wo compare two na aya na de bia na nkomo aya no mu de as say eba obi a oni abeka souvenir de me na aya na metaje souvenir chini me no why bi wa happen o ka souvenir me time find
the souvenir no
but yen tenna souvenir okay meaning your research ni bibia no yes yeah de so tiase me I told them that banner so MPP come form need that kind of thing. Yes, I take it in the good idea because me what type praise me I am mempe because I always want to take you by surprise. Okay. And neither be this is my second time I can with here. Me say MPP is not going to these elections as we are in power. What I say we are going this election say yet the opposition and they are compared to me. And no, and the one more who say. Or how any amania. Okay. There be a question me join politics. I dear back when I name do come constituency on back catch. They mean to me, you mean to me. Me majid to me, sir, kwasi ayemi ye die. Ayemi kwa mi ye die a gave you kanyame ay madum kakra. So ga me de be hwe me rene remember. But I say jit to me no na ma to me who say abrinya no ni ade a most of the time the leaders fail. And I'm a can leader, o to a leader. Yeah. So nimsa because audience are not pay or my so TV or no, you can have an impact on them. Sure. So it's leadership at all time, you know. You have a huge responsibility. And your responsibility is not about you. Yeah. It's about the people that you have sworn oath and allegiance to serve them. It's who your MP, who your chairman, who your baby persuasion, who your assemblyman, baby wotia. What just can before no to me no. Okay. You have to make sure say nipa na so soon. No so mama or my brother ayi. So what I say. I can tell you for the fact say recently the elections in New York enough. Huh? Me and Picasso on Kubu. Yeah. Even everybody knows I'm supposed to be the next king. But you know what? I realized no. I was a minya candidate bia and ye chebi bia kwesi. You bet me din enu ehunu a cheme. Well, I told them you're not police station for no month. Yeah. And I'm a boy. Internet, yeah, by a show. Yes, he a police. Me a friend. Oh, friend, me, don't friend me. I'm missing friend. When Pina were elected. So what I say. Okay. Because he has the responsibility
for welfare.
Yes, because you see, one way or the other, you are the spokesperson. You are the prime minister of the constituency. Yeah. It is a leadership on Tiasie. It means when I interrogate leadership, to say be our MP, ni edin common out to me catch me so ebi akwesi baby akwesi ti kwesi so call house wa could be paying. Except say any personal hatred, na nya ni brain na yewo, and nya chrono na person be developer. You won't speak that language. Okay. You obeka say kwesi any chairman kujo ti ha no. Why ni ye gidi say ye 3 years sir? Huh? Because you do baby me constituency na go for say a chairman na say management. Oh, okay. What you say? Now, we saw we did this chairman and because of enemy kwesi din komo. Inti say ya me wona kwesi ka tell me say mira kwesi tumu penipa fa. Me say kwesi me application ba ko bi wo. Also fabra. Na ne oto si inti no. Edu ba bi ne for say chairman na pejuma. Na ya na ma bisa me ho say mun bisa ye chairman for na war region ni mu no. Yeah. Ah we are constituency chairman no. Kra na be breda me na bisa o say are they doing what they am doing? Okay. A privilege.
Say, this polls mean say we're ready here because a play to both sides. Baumia leads Mahama by 4.4% in Professor Smart Sapon's poll. But the issue is said when it comes to the personality of Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Baumia and John Dramani Mahama, only did by 38% as against 34% for Omo personality. Now, the political parties take it in homogeneous. NDC were ahead of the NPP, and that's just about 2% margin.
Okay. Meaning NDC is more popular than NPP.
Yes.
Great. Okay. Let's emphasize that. Okay. One here, we were confused. You said pollution. You're saying this in LED.
Menua akwasi. You CEO for Tepaman Rural Bank. Okay. Or say or he will show you pa. Now only maybe. Me, I love research.
Okay.
Inti obi ye research ya. No de beto abonten. I don't intend discrediting nipa no research ya waye.
Okay.
But obi a wo ye nhwehwemu bia ni mo say ye nhwehwemu de bibia beto abonten a ye wo approach your friend research methodology. Into a research methodology obi bette say oh akusimasi akoye nhwehwemu bi at the report to beto abonten de ebema mema kwasi mensa matimi apkase me wonyina so a me speak it to your report no yes me hu o research methodology.
Okay.
Ye can research methodology na ye chere the framework, the structure, the approach, the procedure o fa so a o yes an hwehwemu yi omo a o chusu omo kwan a o fa so chusu omo botaya a o fa so chusu omo e kwan a o fa so busa o question hwan mo na o busa o question sa procedure ni nyina nkambo mu no ene e friend of research methodology. In design the research he be twabontina bom bom. Oh, ya yepo na bawumia LED 38%. Yera Mahama LED 36%. Inti bawumia ewo ahead of Yera Mahama. Me akwesi mensa me ye research no. Okay. The first thing I will ask myself is methodology no. Okay. And over the years there are several organizations omo ye research coming out with electoral polls. Hey, ebi eyeden ebem ebi anyeden embem. Enti yenti say there are some people who will even follow the methodology, and as a research they will come out with their research methodology na Ghana for nyabem so obi o ampa research methodology ni. However, some go for no so bebre ni wa sa prediction na omo ye na eden ebem wo.
Okay.
Enti recently Yewura Musa Dankwa ono eye research e no de beto abonten o project say Yewura John Mahama e wo around 54%.
Okay.
And Yewura Bawumia e wo around 37%.
Okay.
Yewura Musa Dankwa dia mehwe no I followed the research methodology.
Okay.
He picked up a population of 18.5 million. A population of 18.5 million. So we hear research here.
That's a voter population.
A voter population.
Okay.
Diana Mavoka say, oh, Ghana for you don't do 30 million. Now didn't know how research also you see 80 million. 80 million, they say. You will see a 30 million actually. But ye koto about register ni mu ya ye ko register ye din no. Ye ndo do no average ni 80 million.
Okay.
It is how hear research here. You based on that population. Sani patu duwe 18.5 million no and I'd be quite research. To me ko interview 18.5 million ni na. It will be a year hwehwemu bia ye research bia na ye fa bi sampling size. It obey sampling. Sampling no so say your approach is bebre ye fa so eden ye sampling. So enti ye wo probability sampling and ye wo non probability sampling. Enti me ya go trehwe ye Musa Dankwa de mu no. Me say number 1 we use 18.5 million no which also tallies with the electoral commission.
Okay.
Bibia obey bia no say verifiable. Enti import using 18.5 million no in sampling no on the population now use with as a sample size no okay. 6,128.
Musa Dankwa.
6,128
out of the
about 80 million. 80 million okay. And that is perfect in research.
Okay.
Ubia oya research bia no emu say population size 18.5 million. Now obia use sample size the higher research now 6,128 perfect accurate. Okay. The sampling no ye no we no your very big margin of error. Oh, sad ye way, amaye. Misusu say, tomato bi baba. Enti my margin of error so mistake ya me nyina no enye say on my 1.6%. Enti at the end of the day, me akwesi mensa me nim research mu a me do so research mu no. Me ya fa Musa Dankwa report ya. Bitimi hu say ampa papa na follow the due process. The procedure ye dey research. The research type wamoye so we use qualitative, so we use quantitative. One may and at the end of the day, me akwesi mensa make me refer Musa Dankwa. The report na say a concrete report.
Okay.
Subject to the reality. You bet me in December 7th. Okay. And most times, you compare what they predict earlier to what happens. Edia no we ban fa koka yen ko hwe MP before promise no o ko hwe MP before promise they said you predict ya. At the end of the day the prediction o the margin of error no e be your calculation pe. That just say he was not far from the truth.
Minim dey say me nwa no nsiboni I look as if say who more trust in a Musa Dankwa
because of the methodology and I make as compared to this.
Okay.
Because
Musa Dankwa you 6,000.
Yes. Or you see the population size of 18.5 million. And the sampling 6,128.
Okay. So wait, Professor Smart Sapon. The survey polled 59,547 respondents from all 16 regions of the country, with data collection lasting for 30 days, from April 1 to April 30, 2024. So this one did 59,547 as against 6,000.
Yo, and I make sure say in research, you first be sampling. So we be for research now why and say you're credible. We be busa question and say number one, what was your research type?
Okay.
And your qualitative and answer quantitative. Qualitative when you patch say, oh, cause I interview a month for.
Okay.
In the time period when I call interview, what me interview 59,000 people.
Okay. Was it from April 1 to April 30?
Thank you. Within a month. And every researcher will be asking, say, your research over the years. Can somebody use us 3 weeks and 2 weeks to interview 59,000 people using qualitative approach?
Okay.
And me and your researcher, no, maybe that's our question. No, Masaba, you have to be quantitative. So quantitative, no, obviously be alcohol, man for baby. No, you swear no. Within 3 weeks, no, over me use our research nana. And to me, my question is, I'm here. Me ya but try me show Musa down quad the no. Me Musa the research methodology, no. It is standard.
And you work out what?
Oh yes, and this is half an hour. Okay. And we need to verify. Okay. And then I make us say within 3 weeks, you know, and I say 1 month, you know, who could use qualitative approach? Who to me interview 59,000 people now?
Maybe depend on the number of people.
And I make us say every researcher will be asking your population and your sample size. Sample size and your method that sample size.
Okay. Every
researcher be sure where you know there be. When you are over bloated and you're credible because who you proper research you cannot have this sample size. I'll make my guys interview 59,000 people within 3 weeks. Every researcher will tell you that this is not credible. And you know, me my question answer. Maintenance and can't generalize to do. At the end of and you're correct. I will only criticize it based on research methodology. And I'm not sure say research more. Near you so qualitative approach idea research. Now catch him and say what me interview so 59,000 people didn't interview. Make us say no correct.
Are they?
Because that sample size is what? Out of bounds.
Are they?
And you're too much. You don't use. We have a percentage here the calculation. No? It is a who you so now who say what was the population size? The population size movement thing.
Population size of the also the same EC.
No. He need to state it.
Okay.
It is what sample size. So what sample size?
The amount of fees say on to me you see 1 month to seek opinion of 59,000 Ghanaians.
And I make sure say in research no qualitative na no. So we could interview a month for no. Be anywhere we did 3 weeks. Also, we could interview because
it
is not feasible. It has not been done. No, because you are going to interview people. No, yeah. Qualitative nature. So we could panic.
Yeah.
And 2 teams can't just hold in our premiums. Up only 59,000.
I don't know to me.
It is. Yeah, wayward.
Dear money wayward.
And then I make sure no in research and in sampling.
I was it.
There's a calculation. I make out just a few. Make us mediation. Me say you use a population of 18.5 million.
Yeah.
The research sampler or you see a standard. 6,208. 6,128. And do I catch them say? Also, what you see, your friend is saying 59,000. Now, who you see the same sample population? Say one state in the population. Who you see the same population of 18.5? Every researcher out there will tell you, say, no, this is not viable.
Some people, and not possible. So, be to me interview.
No. If you are doing quality research, no, and not possible. It's me unless the population size is some count because and even when you give a population size, you know him say your voter population will grow no. 18.5.
Okay.
Average, that's where we pledge our population. But just to summarize, okay. Ghana for NDC as a political party. And yes, sir, Prof. Research your koye. And I say, Musa Danka research your koye. And I NDC very rely on. The reality, and answer, I'm going to say the Akotro Katrokano. And you Ghana for any someone. Okay. Businessman and a Duma say, when you say you're busy Kotunaba, and yet the research and about to and I'll pay abosu kan for a woman kodwomu a dollar no eye almost 16 Ghana cedis ya omudi omunsa gu omutie no omun enim se bi omusi kwakoto aba Ghana fom mabu no about 1.85 million youths are stranded and we are unemployed in the society. As a see omun baby ombenya adwuma ye no sa Ghana fom mabu no and your research no be dey say ampa omoko hedo ato aba enti eye hwe wasetena muto aba any policy you Adom Muhammad say what proposes a 24-hour economy ye dey ba ma Ghana fom mabunu anya adwuma ye Ghana fom mabunu anya nidaso Ghana fom mabunu anya hotoso na oman ya fo ye ntuma pefra awo ye economy ni mu no sa enhihye we na Ghana ni bia ohwam ya no pe oko bezi on enti not necessarily say oh prof na the research aba ye friend prof ntino no kwakwa there are so many people omo ye post over the years ye nyina benefit why ya but at the end of the day the bottom line is that Ghana for the nimukre no nti omo the nim kwan ya mbefa so ato aba ye de ebeyi abanye free
Badwam leads Mahama by 4.4% in Professor Matsapon's poll.
I was see the new break ball. So can make us say by this time can we now moderate can make music in the career catch a break and one break. I said the only break ball is I say and I had the opportunity to when the break. You see I told you from the beginning say yes all these things in the other world, you know, yeah, they boy in our scientific era. Sebi, Oko school, so you're a researcher. You need to do all these things. It's part of the studies. Whether the research will be a through research or a failure research, it's part of the term process. At least it is better to do nothing.
Okay.
One with the either it fails. I say, oh yeah, test run, or testing machine. Either the machine will fail or machine will pass. In any of them, no, a failure, it gave you as an engineer another leg to say, what does it happen? Is it a coil? And I say, let's go back and see if we can fix it. Now, we said, yeah. I can see struggle. Now, all your methodology, no, your quantitative minimum. No pay. Or quantitative now, the simplest thing you be say. Do you understand the basis now? The research need basis. Is that what you want to discuss? If that is so, dear, tell us. And you must say because now. Clearly politically, then I'll probably say, oh yes, Professor Sapon, they know they are Badwam. MPPA lead it. There is no way I just say this be winning an ABB. And if you want to explain the basis to us, be honest. And you being a student of research, I also educate you and pay. Maybe your research, oh now your research. I also educate you and pay. Educate us properly. Maybe I don't know them just say. Officials in crowd they can cry no. A suspect. What you say? It's a common sense approach. Say, oh, be catcher say, or your research 1 month. As a student of research, okay, just say to me for 1 month in your research. Over 275 constituencies.
Or say, must say 1 month.
It's not possible.
Won't mean for that 59,000 sampling.
And then question, catcher said, so we are a professor. We are a professor child. And a question is still a student.
Yeah.
So that say, meaning say, or Brodin, me Nadi, me Feda, I don't know, say a PhD, say master's, say the professors need be a trainer.
Okay.
And I'm a boy.
Sure.
59,000. It's even less than one constituency population.
Yeah.
So what is he talking about?
We have my information.
Okay. So if it is 59,000 population, let's assume Say, or fact the same population size of the voters register. Say they all can say easy until they find voters register.
Yeah.
Obi for 6,000 out of the voter register. Also, you're accurate because I come out John Mahamanti. It's also 6,000. Or come out John Mahama. So the sample size is perfect. You see, sometimes Mumu can be na na Mumanko for the attempt by heart. No,
there's a problem here.
What do I say?
Okay.
59,000. I can see it's a very simple thing to say. So who deploy students? Do you want to tell me, Mr. Professor, I don't know call constituency be akoye? Because you're a student. I know you're a sharp guy. Tell me. Over so catch him, Mr. Professor, I don't know call constituency be in the time frame, you know, you dispute it.
It'll be our field workers.
Thank you. And even sometimes, if you want to really use the students, or a lecturer,
yeah,
or a lecturer of management and data analysis, it assume you say the student population size of school honomo every 200. That's your catch on, we say, or career researcher. First of all, who deploy students? What are you going to tell them? It is even good for them, for their research, and I'm a
sure.
Because that's what they are studying. It's why we are students. No woman is so to medicating, so we cry the 1 month cry the air. Because a woman catch us, you want to tell me, so walk or now constituency. If I'm constituency important.
As
to visa. Say, so could do 1 month to as a student of research. One constituency. What person can show to me for 1 month?
You are going to interview. You see?
No. Me
it depending on the kind of research. Some for your qualitative. Qualitative don't go interview.
No, qualitative means what?
And that's what they.
No. And now research. And now you're student. Papa. Don't educate. And now you're student. Because who did very well say. Oko constituency honor. Near sequoia research as 1 month. Now I got them say, Oko interview be about Kubako. You know, say it's possible. And then yes, we have more research. And all the research data were handsome and Cassandra and I'm a boy. What now kind of sample size? It's the same sample size, and I did baby and I'm a boy.
Yeah.
Ura constituency no more. O constituent server. That's the whole population there wo no. Offer voter registers ayina. Say even some 30,000 to about. O sample size e bia wo de kwakoye adwuma e bia about 10%. And okra na so wa bie mu kakra. So what you say?
Yeah.
And then you pick it and use it as your data. And no and I work on quantitative and all those things. Let's do with it. What you see? Me you say. In all these, the conclusion is that what a dear Panagana for Shishi.
Okay.
Leadership bang and they see a Shishi. Me, what you hear me because say they are talking about 2 quality leaders. And these 2 leaders, Obakwe the president paying, Obakwe the president that. And I'm a boy.
Yeah.
It now say Ghana for say assessment. They have more information on one leadership. What taking firm decision on the life of Ghanaians.
Okay.
I know about Kunsoa. Oh, the Yakatan so buy not so you meet. So you meet. Oh, they say.
You about me.
And I'm making so you buy no you meet. It's on take it. There be someone about them. Someone will say, assuming. And I'm say, you walk back one, why a food driver.
Okay.
And you walk back one, or no so or you meet.
Okay.
And then the Ghanaians are weighing them. I'm don't me not to send any. And no mubisa say, sign the palm you unim and come on and say, who can we trust?
Yeah.
Why you bet me a near dear life ashenesa? And now the major problem of the NDC candidate is that Ghanaians cannot trust him.
Okay.
They love the party, but they cannot trust the leader.
Ghana for pay NDC.
So that's what we are discussing. And I'm a boy.
Yeah.
Also, NDC is the most popular party today.
Also, however, the NDC as a political party is more popular.
Yes.
With 38.8% across the country than its presidential candidate, Mr. John Dramani Mahama.
Because me a sample be a main country, but I have my studio and then first time I mean why interviews. And these has been my language or not your cultural. Me say John Mahama is not a candidate you cannot be trusted. And no cross and a language when you mean Abeba.
John Mahama candidate me trust.
Put me trust no. Because he has been tried and tested. and he has failed. And I'm a boy. Ghana for a dilemma today. I take Ghana ha. Say, Obia, one more din, ya to a betiano. Na then what basse or say you for to me manono. Ye how near Jinji, any a quadana say, you better between two about money people. Because we cannot trust him. He didn't manage the country well, that's why we rejected him. But the party, no, any party, any problem. I was saying, honor your candidate. Honor your candidate. And I'm saying it emphatically and clear. Say, honor your candidate, my NDC, again, people, we should have forget about these elections.
Okay, so say NDC, a different candidate.
Say, what you say? I was see, common new problem, but now, if Ghanaians have decided to say yes, sir, why the man no nipa na the command no? You are trying to pay.
Because do you really think say Ghana phone trusted your mama?
No, they don't trust him. But do you trust him? Oh, trust him. They be don't trust him. But person can yesterday. Person can know they are new the
no, but it's serious.
No, they can't trust him in the sense that the man has failed. So and now ye kasa cry, ye kasa. If we are seeing na niema, if we are seeing what chile woman, I was see. I'm saying I say two kwan check because I say obejo man hina kunya no. Akunya na man hina kunya so tight na so a. E akunya kese enti entan ma kwan two kwan. Obia me nin komo bone.
Okay.
If we are see be bia ho achire no. Me say 2 weeks per intervals am dey travel here. Kwesi ade ba ko ana me nim say e frɛ bi bleach. So in bleach, liquid here this senior me.
Yeah.
We do go ade see. Last December, me too can call Chrome Hall.
That's 2023.
2023 December.
Okay.
Near $9.
Okay.
Asset and within less than 5 months, you know, because $18. Or money can yen suspect to say, "Sana money bedding, ebesiwo." The enemy catch you when they say, "Okay, we got to say, baby, but baby, no one who they know to me, a hundred ejina."
Okay.
Meboa, it is on one who children likelihood no or who bachelor. I was say, papa no.
Yeah.
Na no botomunye. Certainly me who be me. But NDC 4 year de da say bibiansi. Na bibiansi no mira ora John Mahama or the buy and the time e dey see. But they do baby no. Na sabi emu kind of obi dead body.
Yeah.
So one ko year obekọ na say. That's John Mahama's management in this country. He himself, Edu baby, just recently, or call round, I'll say, your friend is saying, me, Obi, Eban Alawan, and no to me,
would you say Ghana for trusted Dr. Baumia?
Very well. You know why? Let me give you just one example. Recently, I started to call around it. Now, and this before they say, oh, teachers allowance, training allowance, near the idea, to me,
yeah.
It's in Ghana for Mamu Yini. Your boy was the canon you could try. And then, no Raja Mahama can have some detail. And then, Ghana ma at this year called training college, no, Unimiomoka. Or see, delaying payment is better than cancel it. And the history has also guided us. I know she cry me 55 years. So to say. One man not to a training college, no. I'll be 2 years. Obia bia about 6 months now. Salary my allowance ni my. Kwesi enyaba pa first na so ba koto dem nkonya. John Mahama time. Obia ntun ato dem nkonya da. Kania na your problem. John Mahama told Ghanaians.
And at time 1 point me anto dem.
And now what they watch am say bi ma.
Dem so restore.
Debi. O can place Ghana for say or no the side economy ni sa ti yare and on to me.
Ba obasa restore.
Enti o dey twen or story dey na o dey bi Bible to me dem mante. O san ka say Ghana for say sa ti yare na e be ye kada ho no on to me to on dey watwam. He cancel it. And this is the man the one done in the new basa kwesi. Me sanfa to me mommy. Can you trust him? Say no, but and then no number catch us about restore. Around your Nana don't know my ya me ba me ntwam. What you say? But I will review it. Free education. No, I'm different promise. Ne and I go city here no more can or see 24-hour economy de beba dan no me betena ha bi MP ba ko be keke mbu a ha keke 24-hour economy ubisa the most expert okuja to a omugini dipa ubisa na o see 24-hour economy no ye de besisi ade ye friends when you say besisi when the besisi I sorry die
the basic factories
o say the besisi factories trying into construction ubisa for suku achi a o say the be no wa achi and ano doctor ba ko betena mo am show so asempa candidate from Western region or say why you beka 24-hour economy akire and this candidate too
okay
won't ase na say una wadwin adwuma oti ase
okay
one so anamo kanyina on kan hwe nkire
okay so let me quote it from CTF Online. Mahama defends restoration of nursing training allowances. President John Dramani Mahama, and this was in 2016, 24th August 2016. President John Dramani Mahama has defended his government decision to restore the allowances of nursing trainees till the end of the year. Government scrapped the allowances to remove the restrictions on admission to the various training institutions. This was in order to give more students the opportunity to gain admissions into training colleges. However, the scrapping was met with a resistance from students who rely on the allowances to support themselves in school. Speaking at the Nursing and Midwifery Training College in Pambe in the northern region, President John Dramani Mahama said his government will soon reintroduce an abated allowance scheme for the trainees. And I quote, as the student loan is currently structured, it does not allow professional institutions like yours to be able to take advantage of the loan. And so we set up a committee to look at it, and then it was decided that in the meantime, that the student loan is not operational. We should reactivate an abated allowance scheme for you.
I was using Mr. Crank one kind. Because why exposing him badly? And this is a guy you cannot trust him. Clearly. We 2016.
Yeah.
All core elections.
Okay.
Now we try allowance in him. And I catch us says, I'm me bar, me restore, and I'm a boy. And I Ghana for says, I will not die name, so oh chameleon star now. Un mother down to ma. Un mother down to ma. Because it's all your brand here. Un chameleon. On the friend down to ma. Also colors be green.
Yeah, who color no is?
No assistant. Or call red, no call green, no call black, no call. This is a man in the seat. Or your president. What become problem? Odo finance minister. What chemu 4 years. What's your kakra won't tie. Unim dia koso o de wada no join food.
So chairman,
let me land because at the end of the day the details are there. The man exposed himself. Now be research officers now we are the pa because say come call details come jaye because clearly it exposed the man incompetence and clearly the way he lies to Ghanaians and deceive Ghanaians to get power. Okay, so Kachre na Akufuado. NDC year campaign advert against free education. Mokra mu yebi because we 2 years kawaha. The Kaipa. Omu year free education advert in 2012 said there is no way I bet me free education. I will krumha. Orajo Mahama. 2016 or researchers on Badwam Mpensenpensenmu. Oga say free education or not start here. No ba obey free education. Inconsistency. How can you trust such a person?
Okay.
Intermediate. Yedi no also Minlandia.
Yeah.
The make catch on say John Mahama can never be trusted. Ghana for nye mistake. Ema yanko to aba mano. Enfie na emra na owo akwanya for another enfie nine. Kwesi obetumi di aba. Eno krampo no o ka kire se ono nya de mo ka no na oti.
Okay.
Oti ase. Na se ne ye koye least mistake. Esa de tumi ko hye ne sa. Midonyame Ghana for ye be nu ye ho. No man so be see ni trase because he has no accountability to Ghanaians again. Eno ti na ma Ghana for enyini ni.
So because Oba one term.
One term. And what failing to pay. And he's the first president in the history of this republic. And since independent. Otia konya so niye tunu. No was somebody trimu pose Oba asa be jitumi every Ghana for. Ade yabo eduana.
Maybe be answer Chinese base.
No yabo edua.
E be answer Chinese base.
Answer ne bi ni de.
Chinese base say me kona mesa ba bi.
Onya Jesus. And they don't compare that. Esa pa obebo musu anope.
Anam kan se bia.
David. No ni sentina ne no opese obabiu no. Eno na nyame aso yen Ghana for dae. Say akwa na oba ne yehu no. Don't trust him. Clearly the vision is out today. Don't ever trust Ora John Mahama. He will deceive Ghanaians. Ghanaians will be in dilemma. The economy will be in shambles because and now you can say a woman say we are saying, but in the whole world they trust the management of Ora Baumia. I know we have called for debate. We have called for debate. Ora John Mahama and Ora Baumia. Ora John Mahama namo kan samina. Ora Baumia friend say, "Oh dear, what say economy
management of Baumia."
They say, "My friend, come let's debate." Magana for entie asamna san na ma koto aba amasa two leaders no. No more place of hope. Yeah, can we say who candidate no be the nam air 24 hours on explanation.
Okay.
Or then the tetiniama and someone can no or to me you should want the record.
Okay.
To defend the future. What you say? And then also baby you are. Yeah, the nimshi. Oh, the onim. Agwazi. Wo to a car president that can support to because minimum the other baby go car worse than Roger Mahama. But Kenyashi, I can place the hope in you. So what I say, me so question. Who bet me the president and Madam Busa and then me don't compare Roger Mahama. Who bet the no? Why can't you convince me? Let me give you opportunity today. I want so moderate. And says a question. I want you to be my president. Convince me and vote for you.
As against John Mahama.
Against John Mahama. What's the matter? Can you not make you ready? Who did they have in your Roger Mahama? Because we are being chunk to patch them.
I will say 1 minute now.
1 minute, dear.
1 minute. 1 minute. I'm breaking my patch. Okay. 1 minute.
You see,
on person sorry question. They are so free.
I share ya no pay.
Yeah.
Obi a ho adwere no.
Ade.
Say chama bet na ha catch Ghana for said number 1. You are Bahumia bit me trust no. Number 2, management of the economy. You are Bahumia ya dear. One of the tina Ghana for nya you will kufa do ne ba mu gidi eto abama mo.
Okay.
CD.
Management of the city.
Value of the city.
Okay.
Papa when in nam campus that time.
Papa
you were ba
okay.
Dada professors omo fudwene. Dada omo. Dada lecturers. Dada lawyers.
How?
Dada suku force. Oh, Baba fixi and see the no. Sabre no trade. Anim demo. Sabre na see the near 3 cities.
But I see. Everyone said boys we are can go moto mula bre aso e kwa be see. Taba munyina akwa ba biem emfa emra badwam dwumadi so on Adom TV live on DSTV channel 118 and Go TV channel 119 and so na Franco Trading Enterprise sort of for Menkaka will say ene wo perform papa efia ayo munchen e na benya sa phones ne nyina ope Franco phone papa phone a utimi so to utimi ah what to ejapade enye ne ye ne kwanchen bio wo fa free factory direct in say Nokia, Samsung, iPhone, Smart TV bia so apebia no okwa sabeka ranging from 32 50 55 inches or air condition so on from 1.5 2.0 then 2.5 horsepower nyina so kwa sabeka bi and also CCTV cameras like I just say utimi etisika over 1 million Ghana cedis esifia also utimi to CCTV camera na bua na nipa bone sembisi a yetimi achi nipa bone for no entem Franco Trading Enterprise on kwa CCTV camera na wo hon mo a e wo ha kra no tumi betimi a capture any nye wisi the clear pictures pa about your friend 0246 422 338 and 0555 939 311 mesro men ko internet so mpk Franco phone number da kalabule phone number system nim o metwa asese amoni so ebru number dey be 0244 622 338 and 055 593-9311 and I'll call your website francotrading.com. Franco Trading Enterprise was still phone papa if you and wadom. Says you know ya slick can mortar Guinness and no in where the papa send up first no more than your budget. I saw quite improve crutches in the first now near budget. And I saw share the can mort no kwane de man na fekeke. Unama we katabas ne bog gidigia ya nya mortar Guinness ya chele ka krabi. And one way we meat pie. Ghana supermarket we have a answer ebeka the new JJ mortar Guinness can. Always check for the made in Ghana logo. Make sure say papa any Tom the amount. I was 30 seconds now. We come next topic.
Oh, and in fact, next majority, in fanship na 30 seconds. The hand, mommy fanship na yanko.
Is it the one that moderator?
Yes, said your name can and pay Ghana for one bureau.
Ghana
is she Ghana for one bureau? You'll be able to say, ah, na charming. You were about me, the enemy, or your mate, yan, or so your mate, yan, na say. Obi ne free Afghanistan ba. Ano pe kwesi obi ebusa no.
Ghana for bisa no.
Ah. Me nu kwesi. Fa phone na call Professor Gogo.
Okay.
Neko bought the biggest liar in Ghana now. Dr. Bomiadi na baba.
Oh, Gogo.
Gogo. The biggest liar in Ghana. International obi owo Germany, obi owo US o person okọ na ohwe the biggest liar in Ghana now. Hira Bomiadi na baba. Ye ka obi a wonye nokwafo. Ye kan obi a wudi na chi a wodoko no ubedi ni sini enyafu mpo na wonya meko nka ho Hira Bomia. Why na betimi agiba wo mi adi wo krom ase o man we ye betimi ahye ne sa ena na meka kire no ba wo mi dada professors wo krom a o dada lecturers lawyers sukufo se economy nyansa nyina no oso
okay
your friend economy wizard your friend economy messiah ne yere so your economy whiskey and the other economy nsa you were kufadu dina simpie so se Ghana city under President Mama na ye 3 cities was city na ye hata city na ye hata enu nti na me de ba wo me ba na ba wo me be fix city na maye ene dollar to city aye almost 16 Ghana cities gadini a wo hwe ya no pay woni ye wura Mama te wo no so wo pay $5,000 ya ye wura chairman wa ye gadini o ye businessman $5,000 under ye wura Mama 20,000 Ghana cities we nya $5,000 and ya me no kase was ye agadi for was some ne say what every Ghana sika $75,000 Ghana cities and san we nya $5,000 and they only 20,000 Ghana cities in no and now what the 75,000 Ghana cities but when me Ghana sa city what catch say when the fundamentals are weak the exchange rate will expose you today exchange rate no I expose you about me amen there was what you ran driver's mate. In our history, me sure political history from 1951. 1951, you been I mean, who said will be a general simple so as vice president and me a driver's mate that because the exchange rate has exposed Bawumia. I mean, they were done it. Obia were done responsibility. Bia, you cannot trust the person. You were Bawumia done economy, no, as chairman of the economic management team. Yen city and I could do 16 Ghana CDC, and I mean, you can say, your public debt or money car and that so 658 billion Ghana cedis 658 billion you were good for the neighbor with me ever for Benra was what your economic messiah no na 122 billion when we see you mama any amount paid for motwamunya no mobon from Kwame Nkrumah pension 59 good years ya Kenya na 122 you were good for the neighbor with me and feel song what your money car I could do 658 billion not just among kwa mode 536 billion in fields on them and then what the country and say this person is best manager of the economy. You are sometimes in one way or the other belittling the intelligence of Ghanaians. Who Bugana for Nimitia? Who was a tip on cost for? And Timimia, you were about me and a Cape Coast for say we are building harbor and airport for you. We are building. Some catcher, you will come Kabia, in Pempen Kabia, and a dachi kabia. So because we are building a present continuum, at the end of Koso, and see a Kosha, you will go to the Ghana Bumunyai, but we had the Entrona Dawson, means see airport to be a. And Rati Haya Palugu, I put Jan of East data in for 4, and in the Chrome 4, say the biggest project you will go to buy our my year, a Palugu irrigation project. Ya kwhwe wa asrate prada enfofo na agi ba bi fa na grante ni gusie de ko
o ma wie Palugu
yes okwatra mo sister station ya sempa and what na ka say one more biggest project omo project ya dimu omo ba ya o ma ye de ama o man ni nyina no ya Palugu
da bimbo we dey fache me o
betumi akọ
o se project aye ya na se project aye
project aye question na yewura obi busa no no ene na no hu yi o si oh mo ba ye project ben na mo ya edimu echen so bia ena yewura ba o nya se ye ka project ya edimu che bibia ya ye de ama oman a ye Palugu anso na ye nyina ya hu say asase prada ye nyina hu say ya mfofon enti yewura ba o nya ye sabio obi a won ka nokore obi a wo gini di enye ye obi a wo dwane free responsibility and wo person ye bia broni and chama ten no pe wa tena wa ye say your friends pentimamento chama dia no pe di o ye nyina no pentimamento no ye no but no kra any chanke nyame say kana fo nim dey ye nim ye wura ba omya fini ne ban enti say de wo ko no ba no dada no enye ye me de ma no sie no menua anope Ghana ni bia o hweme ne nurses fo yi chama ka sem bi pa na very instructive what say on kan no omoji o allowance ya utumi ko tonko nyagu da mu woni allowance na se for no dey 400 Ghana dino rice ketwa no eye 185 Ghana cedis dino ketwa no chama ye 400 Ghana cedis timi tonko nyagu da mu mi dey mi gusa chama so no se fair then kan no rhetoric and kai what to be do allow no tonkonya gudam the cost of living today kodum said ye sukufo ne bede am bede me de ma no second me former graduate student president e wole gon na me ne sukufo dinkuta ho said the Ghana sukufo bere kokroma no eniema boaye ya ye de no enti ni nyina kofa ba no chairman of the economic management team no we dwane economy no we dwane responsibility we gini di enye ye what we fa want to no so na yewra maama de second yewra maama de Ghana for mundim no why you be pen
na second
yeah why you be pen so your friend aye biafo kana ko dura ma don ano driver any driver's mate why na boje no mudi yewra John drama ni mahama
ya hu say we chairman
ba chapa o ma tam no
we said the 52 ano
ma tam na papa
mira ene wadaroma ya kan ya so ma che Ghana fo o ti ase me de makache Ghana fo beti de akwasi aka o de betu nseni se be me nkase enim nyansa che Ghana fo ye betra na mo ma yakwanya e ya Adom bi keke na ya ka bi na o mo so atie no baka se ampa ensem aye ken emu die he ene de beka yasem daachi o ti ase hwan ene de ye ni to no so a ebeyiyi hwan ne betumi agi na di me de masem a me kan se Odi o na o say Baumia is the biggest liar in the Dieben. Money am we call church to go Facebook. Ane Google ya mo ken. Google kwasi me bo this is na me de shame. Ade chimi kan me be fa ho e be pia na me boa. Obi anim say asema okay. E NDC for Sami Jamfi no scheme. Enya hwe. But in the world any Ghana, any yewiase nyina. Me say between the two candidates, yan for mo megina ho. No mo meka o masem nchire Ghana fo rather than say me ne akwasi betena ha no mo a afa na obeka na obura Baumia e na obedada professors na no na me ka tense onjai kan wanti ase
o na say me ne professors
na me say at that certain time no they couldn't think omo no mutumi nwi
no they only believe
e na obura Baumia ka say oba obeye ABCD e na wantumi anye akwasi e na yeti hoyi say we say dollar cost no and na na me ka to be say yen nya ni dollar kabade say kan ka dollar send what you say because more that is what you believe but eniema egu ho no ni anamon a o minor 2 eni niema na Akufo-Addo any ora Badwam share a omo di ato ho no agozi I can tell you for the fact say wo de opa ene se nanado entre chiri na Ghana fo be hu anamon any governance a sabi e bai na yedi ma say ye de ano be esi me boa edumra sabre Ghana fo bia fa ne life enhye ne nsa
okay
na onji ndi say the major responsibility say meto aba ama leader me gidi so be ma me daachi eni da sopa o ti ase na wasan abisa wo ho say se nyame ye madom na se ba sa de a I said okopa adwuma na okay agwasi utiwe ene akonya bi ba multimedia na nyame ye wadom na so apply a ye be hwe opa degree o ana me boa
so
ye be hwe na mo a watu ne ye de ajeje o me se omonfo owura Adom Mahama omonfo owura Badwam side pa mienu why na betimi agi na di enye de papa be keka ye say the running mate no be man ni da so somebody has practiced it before obi asan life warrant da owura Adom Mahama was signed the nation budget pay ana me boa owura me bisa o ona a student of research why a researcher who say owura Badwam was signed nation budget da na if you cannot answer that how can I trust owura Adom Mahama what sign me budget not me code beach what sign me budget I mean on my as suffer and now talk about the indebtedness of the nation owura Adom Mahama one signature and that's what the almighty come one yemfiri mu mine so enya ho faso bia na bisa ho say at that time na no sign that I'm not a leader na say no a driver's mate
okay
udi chroma energy
okay
over $500 million pay or take ye wo krom ha ye wo mamu ha ye tuaka agwasi ayaminu mienu sika o intini satan na ma sika ne nso a leader want take decision amwa minu mienu indirectly or the attack and she tie I had to say there a hacker akosi credit card so nyame nya wadom na so kwa akotua o nyame nya wadom na so kwa akoton chiwie bi na ko use credit card na hacker kra we can choose so no kra bunyina ya kronfo anambwa na kronfo bi akofa card
like if almost scammers from kroma
well we understand bro come na me penny because we your cheap program
alaba kalabule for mo na
obi anukra kalabule kra a refine word wo kalabule die eye one word that
pempeso nya be su atutubotom for
debi atutubotom better word because kalabule die ono waba 10 cities no die twa we say boom with the amount 20 eno ni kalabule but atutubotom die o card na o de koto ade no utua 1 cedi ana wate si card ne so
okay
ana kwasi wakoyi 10 cities so what you say it will be two bottom it the American say o man ye di ko yanima de wa beto ye bottom pen ye hu no ma ye mfa ye gidi enkohye ni mu ndc for pa o mo pesa Ghana for to abamo ma agwasi ansa na e be sori akono
yeah
they can go to another congress
okay
okay. On bet to come last congress.
No.
If NDC is the most popular party today, the best option they have is to go to another congress and change your Adom Mahama. Ghana for better Abamo. I'm talking from the MPP perspective.
Mereri afasi ensia na se kase komo bi obo ama adwumadi
etimi ama me time ni bi
unu senior na ba yo
etimi o china na pa enso ya da afro e de ema e besa so ahia background